Hello, this is Cheryl Lentz, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. For some reason on my Stamping Journey Facebook page, I didn't have a go live. So I think some people are not going to be able to see me. I will transfer it over to my other page. I'll share it to my other page and then share it to YouTube. A quick little video today. I'm using the bundle Lighting the Way, super cute. So I have a couple of options I was going to show you real quick. I am going to turn the, let's see here, share to a group. Maybe if I go to, yeah, I don't know what happened. Every time I think I have this figured out, you know what? I don't. So let me switch the over here. Here, somebody found me. Somebody found me. I see. Hello, whoever is on. Couple of people. Yay, you're finding me. I don't know what happened. So I'll have to switch this over to Stamping Journey, but right now it's just under Cheryl Lentz, my personal one. So I'm going to turn the camera around. We're going to get started right away. So thank you for joining me now or later. Close your eyes if this bothers you. We're going to go for a little ride. There we go. Okay. See that? I've been working at my desk, so I don't have a clean workspace here. I usually don't do that. Let's try to get this a little bigger. Whoa, that's a lot bigger. Okay. Let's see if I can get this to stay. Oh my goodness. Okay. There we go. Stay. There we go. All right. Otherwise, I just move this and make it straight. Ay. Okay. All right. Anyhow, so let's get started. You can see I have a messy, usually I have a clean one here, but I was working with this. This is the bundle I'm working with, Lighting the Way. Has the most adorable dies. Here's another one that goes on there. This big lantern, which I think is super cute, has the firefly. So you have 3 stamped, a large, medium, and a small. But when you see the dies, you have 1 to cut out the large, 1 to cut out the medium, and then you have 2 dies the same to cut out 2 of the little ones. The dies also cut out all the branches here, these bigger branches, the 3 bigger branches. You can also put together a firefly with the correct colors, so that's kind of fun. There's a 3-piece that makes 1 big firefly, and then you have 3 little fireflies that are, I'm going to show you one that's cut out because it's so adorable. So look at that. Isn't that so cute? There's the little one. So I cut out 3 of those. So this is what I was working on. This is the first one. So I took, this is paper from the Fancy Flora group. So I took this paper, and that's what I was playing with. So I had it going this way. Okay, I cut this in half. This is a 6x6. So I cut it 3 inches. So I have 2 sides to make 2 different cards with. And this is what I did. And then I put it on this backing, which I put it this way. Ta-da. So here's the first one. That is this piece here. So I put that on there. So I cut this. You can see that's how it is. Okay. I made a branch a whole bunch of different ways. So I cut out a branch like this, too stark. I didn't like all the white in there. I didn't think that looked good. So then I thought, well, I'll try the petal pink. So I cut out a branch like this. And it was better, but I still wasn't real happy. So I cut this inch off here, and I ended up stamping the branch on there, and then cutting it out. So that's why that branch matches. It's matchy-matchy. So, and then I backed it with this darker blue. But I want to show you, so I have the other half of this to do something with. And I want to show you the difference of putting different bases. So my initial thought, I have it trimmed in Evening Evergreen, a really 1/8 inch trim, little small one. So if I went back to the 1/8 inch, or a base for the Evening Evergreen, that's how it looks. A little too dark, especially when you're saying thanks for lighting the way. So then I went to the Orchid Oasis. And I like that. That's kind of pretty because that brings out this other, the colors and the flowers. But wait till you see this pop. Petal Pink. Ta-da! Bright, cheery, brings everything out, frames it all nicely. That's the one I would go with. But it's fun to try all the different ones. And then because this was so light, I just stamped it right on there. This is made with our gold foil. And then what I did is I laid it down. I took a pencil and I just kind of put in some pencil lines. And then I used my dauber. And then I erased the pencil lines and then glued that right over the top because this is up on dimensionals. And then this whole layer is up on a dimensional. So now I have the other half to work with, which is right here. So I have this half to work with now to make something. So I did another of the, excuse me, the gold foil lanterns. So I have that sitting here. But here's my other half. So it's, let's see here. So it's this half of the paper. So you get 2 out of each. On this one, I kind of thought about going a little bit higher and cutting off more of this. Is what my first initial thought was, to change it up and do something a little bit different. I do want to cut the branch out of here because I think it looks so much better than before. So if I'm this is my Omni Grid. I used to quilt, and this was a necessary item for quilting for me. So I'm just kind of looking at where I need the space. So I think I will cut this. This is 3 inches across. I'm going to cut it at 4 inches here. And then I have this 2-inch piece to work with and do something new with. So let's see. Just going to cut this off at 4 inches. That's what I'm doing right here. There we go. Ta-da. Okay. So now I have, this is going to go here. And I had thought what I think would look nice is to back this in the Starry Night, because that'll pull out that dark and really frame it in. So I'm going to cut this piece 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So it'll have a little bit bigger border than the first one. That only had an 1/8 inch border. 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. There. Ta-da. All right. So this will go on here like that. Okay. So that was the plan. Then the plan is to stamp on here for my branch and cut that out. I like on this one how the branch kind of comes over the lantern. So I didn't glue that section of leaf down so that it gives it more of that 3D look. So here's this one. This, here we go, just like that. The twine I used is from it's a 3 twine combo pack. And that actually goes with the Greatest Journey, I think, suite. But we're going to do that. And then I wanted to back it with this, with the Orchid Oasis. So it's going to go on here like this, but I'm going to bump this up because I want to put that same verse down here. This has to come down. We'll put the glow in there. We'll put the branch up here. And then I want these words here. Whoops. I don't want them upside down. That would be silly. But I think that we'll cut these out. So I did find a die that I think will work well for cutting it out. Yesterday I used these dies too, the Harvest dies. They have this nice verse die. And so I thought if I stamp it, this will fit on here. Ta-da. Like that. That'll go up a little bit. And it'll go right there. So we'll have a little bit of a border up and down. So let me try that. Let me stamp. And I think I'm going to stamp that on. Now I could stamp it. I could stamp it on this. This is leftover paper from the backing of the other one, this dark backing, but I'm not sure how well that'll show up. But let's try it. Let's try it and see if we like the white or the the colored one here, because the white just seems like it will be so stark. Okay. And we're going to stamp it in the Orchid Oasis. No, Starry Sky, the darker one. Starry Sky. Here we go. So I'm just going to ink this up. I'm going to stamp it once on here. And then we'll see which one we like. Oops. Oh, I didn't get it pressed down all the way. Silly me. I don't think I can. Not sure if that'll work out. Usually it looks like double vision. Yep. Ooh, can't do that. So that one's gone. That option is now left the building because I didn't push it all the way down. I'm trying to hurry and I shouldn't be. There we go. Okay. Let's cut this out and see what we think. I'm just going to cut it out over here real quick. I have my cut and emboss machine off to the side here. And cut this up. Da-da-da-da-da. There we go. So here we go. Here's this. So this would go here. Let's put all our pieces, kind of line it up better. When I'm trying to figure out what's going on, this is what I do. I'm just kind of messing around with it and laying things out before I glue anything down. I like to, that's okay. That's all right with that. And then I have some of these little ones I thought I would put on. I have 3 of the little lightning bugs. I didn't put those on the other one, but I thought I'd put them on this one. So let me stamp the branch in on this leftover piece so that it kind of blends in with this. And that I stamped with Evening Evergreen. And that is right here. So I'm just going to go over the top like this. I know that, I know the whole branch is not going to fit on there, so I have a little bit of leeway here, trying to figure out which area is best color-wise for the branch, because the leaves will show, and then you'll have some of the other color around there. Let's do this. Let's do it right there. Smack dab right there. Okay, my dies. Take this one out. So this is going to cut it out real quick. And let me just move it over. There we go. Yeah, I just thought, why not? I could use that scrap on something else, but if it fits to make that branch kind of blend in a little bit better, I thought I just didn't like I didn't like my other options I had. So I went with this one. I went with the option of using the DSP, the scrap piece that I cut off. So here's my branch, but see how that kind of fades in and looks nice with that then? I think it looks better that way. Okay, let's put this away. All right, let's start gluing some things together and we'll see what the final outcome is. This is my first time playing with this set, and I literally started about 11 o'clock here today. I had to, you know, walk the dog and do all that kind of stuff first. There we go. So that's going to go there. I'm going to figure out where I want my little light here, because that's what's going to determine where I glue this on. So that's going to go like there. I can put that over under that. So that's going to go there. So what I want to do, I glued that on already, didn't I? Yeah. I'm just going to cut this off. I'm going to hold it in place and just snip this little piece off here, maybe. There we go. Okay, and when I glued it on, I'm going to leave that there. I just glued on the top portion here, not on the bottom, because I want that to be loose to go around my lantern. But I can glue all this stuff. There we go. Okay. So this is going to go about here. Ta-da. There. And it just kind of blends right in with the, I liked that part. Okay, and then I slid this up here. And we'll put another little piece of twine on there. But what I did in the center here, because it needed a glow, I took my pencil and I just very lightly made some marks here. And then you can kind of see, and then I took my Mango Melody and I just kind of smooshed it around all the way over to those marks. So I'm putting the glow in my lantern. But then I did take my white pearl eraser and I erased out these lines here because I didn't want to have pencil lines showing if I didn't get it in exactly the same position. I like the idea of the lantern being popped up, so I did that. There we go. So I just added some dimensionals, and it works out well to do these, you know, where I cut it up. Where is my cut up one? I just had it here. I just cut one up. Oh, here, right here. Okay. So I love to use the ends for all these little spots here. We'll get this all, oh, that one's too big. We're going to put it up here. I don't want it showing. There. This one can go here. And we'll put another smaller one here, this one. Using up all my little scraps. That works out well. There we go. Okay. So, that one might be showing a little bit, so we're just going to clip it. And we'll put our lantern in place. I think this is so super cool. It would look nice. I think there's a number of things that you could do with this lantern. I mean, you could have it as a silhouette. You do it in black or whatever, but I thought the copper looked good with the colors in this, with the calypso coral and all. Ta-da! So there's my little lantern. Now, this was going to go on here, but I was kind of thinking I need more texture. So I want to emboss this back piece, even though, and this will go right here. I want to emboss the back piece, and so I decided on a floral embossing folder that I put out here somewhere, right here. Ta-da! So this one is just all flowers. So here it is plain, and it just gives it a boost to give it, to line it up and have a textured background. It adds a lot to it. Let me just move this away here. Oops, daisy. Let's see here. This is a regular plate. Okay, there's a... I have to find another plate. Oh, goodness sakes. Okay, here's one. Too many things, too many places. Here we go. I'm just going to run it through real quick. And you'll see what a big difference it makes. Big difference. So here's some texture. I like that. Ta-da. I mean, it just pops it. Even though you have a lot of it covered, just having that extra, and then this will be popped up here. I think we're going to pop this one up too. There we go. And now the big decision. Okay, what do you put for the base of the card? So this is the top layering. So the base of the card, we could do, there's soft succulent in here. So we could do this one. Ta-da. And that's nice. It complements, you know, it's nice. But I thought the one that made it pop is Calypso Coral. Ta-da. So you really see the defined edges. It pops up the petal pink that's in here. I think that looks super nice. I love that base on here. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put that base on. Let's pop this up. Let's see here. I thought I had another. I have so much stuff around here. Dimensionals here. Oh my goodness sakes. Today I'm going out to lunch. My oldest grandson and his wife are here visiting from Arkansas, and they leave tomorrow morning. I'm so sad, but it's been a blessing to see them and to spend time with them. So now everybody is going to this little restaurant here in town that I love. And I called them this morning. I was like, do you do reservations for 12? But they said no, but they will watch for us and try to seat us as soon as they can. It's like, okay, it's a guaranteed 12. There we go. Let's do this. Ta-da. There. Okay. Then we'll pop this up. And then I think we should put a couple of those little fireflies around, because I didn't use them on the other one. And I think they would look super cute. So we could add some gems on this one, because I have these big open spaces which scream to me to have a gem on. Or we could just like put our little fireflies on there. That's close. But I thought we could have one here. Whoops, come on, stay. It wants to fly away already. We could have a couple of these on. And I think they look kind of cool. So it's sort of hidden. And we could do one like up here. We could put one up way up here. There. So they're, and actually we could pop those up since this is popped up on a small dimensional. Let's do that. I just think they're so cute. So we'll put a little one on here. I want to get all three of them down here. Pop them up. There. And here. Okay, ta-da. That's the hardest part, is getting the backing off on these tiny ones for me. All right, there's one. By popping them up, you're going to see them a little bit more. I know they get sort of lost in the color over here, but when you pop it up, you see it. And we'll do one more over here. We'll go this way. Ta-da. All right, let's glue it on to our base. So Calypso Coral, kind of a different color combination, right? But I'm letting the DSP dictate the colors. So I'm just working with the designer paper here that has all those colors in it. And I go with the one that I think makes it pop a little bit more. So, ta-da. And then let's see here. I think I have these. Not that one, I don't think. 2023 in color jewels. Let's see what I have here. So I have some of these little purple ones. What? The dog is talking. Okay. And I just want to put it right here. Just a little tiny sparkle here. There. Ta-da. I don't know. Should we put one on the, let's go all out, on our little fireflies? I'll put one right in the middle. That'll make them stand out also. I love all the gems and jewels. I like to sparkle it up. There. So when you move it around, you see that. Ta-da. That's kind of fun. All right, so the inside, I have a white piece here. And I don't know if I think we're just going to stamp the verse inside since there's a lot going on here. So if I was making this in class, that's one of the things I would consider. Like if there's a ton going on here, maybe we don't want to, you know, we want to give them this. You get the inside done, you're 50% done, right? Let's do this. So I'm putting this, let's see here. Okay. This says, you are all kinds of wonderful. And then they have this little kind of a sparkly, I guess it's fireflies, like it's supposed to be lighting up or whatever. But I wonder if this in the Orchid Oasis and maybe stamped off so it's very light. Because I think if I have full strength, it's too dark. But let's just stamp off and we'll do a little, kind of like a little sparkle around them. I think that looks cool. Gives you enough something special, not just the verse inside. There we go. Layer it up. Ta-da. I know this is layered up a lot, so maybe this would be a card you put in a padded envelope or that you hand to someone, you know. There we go. Sometimes you just have to. I mean, if you didn't have it popped up, it just wouldn't look as good, I think. So let's look at this one. So this is just going to glue directly onto here. Let's see here. Yep. Okay. I'm just going to glue this on because this is 5 1/4 by 4. This is the back side. Gives all the color palette there. Evening Evergreen, Soft Succulent, Calypso Coral, Petal Pink. And I'm going to put the same verse inside on this one. But the lighter color just makes that pop with this one. So here we go with the same verse. On this one, I'm going to do the verse in the Evening Evergreen because that's what I did on the front. So I want to match that up. There. Evening Evergreen, where are you? Calling Evening Evergreen, right here. Not that big verse, silly me. The other one. I don't want to have the same verse twice. That would be silly. Okay. There we go. Okay. Here is the Evening Evergreen. And I'm going to stamp that on there. But I think we'll do the same thing with that little sparkle area. That's what I call it. The little sparkly thing. Let me close these up before I'm wearing them all. And with this one, I think we're going to go with the Petal Pink. Is that this one? Petal Pink, yeah. But again, I'm going to stamp it off. I want it super light. I don't want it, I want it as a little accent, not standing out, right? Just kind of, ta-da. It's super light, yeah. All right. But that brings the color from the front and the base back together. Fun, fun bundle. Tomorrow is the big day, y'all. So you have your catalog in hand. If you need a catalog, let me know. Tomorrow's the big day. You can start ordering. Woohoo! January 5th. Big day. And some of the things I've shown you, there's so many cute things in this catalog. I totally love it. There. So there are my 2 cards using the Fancy Flora DSP, but looks totally different, kind of fun. Different colors, brings out the different colors. So experiment, let these, I mean, they do such a great job of bringing together all these fabulous colors, and the DSP is so pretty. So let that be your color palette. Pull out some of the odd ones or different ones and kind of go in a direction maybe you wouldn't normally go in. But look at how cool that looks. I think it looks cool. Hope you like it. I'm going to turn the camera around. Here we go. Hi, Patty. Oh, good. You got your catalog. Yes. That's good news. That's excellent news. I'm glad. There we go. All right. I don't know why my live video wouldn't work on my Stamping Journey site, but I will transfer this there, and thanks to you who found me, and it'll be on YouTube. So thank you. Have a great day. We will see you on Friday, and we'll maybe do some more with this cute little bundle. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.